All right, you can now advertise on ChatGPT through OpenAI. I'm going to show you how in this tutorial. This is new to me. It's a new platform, new advertising feature. Should be really cool and pretty easy to set up. So it's my first time doing it, so we're going to do it together. All right, now before I jump into it, if you don't know how to advertise on ChatGPT, like I didn't know a few minutes ago, you can just go to ChatGPT and be like, you know, how do you advertise? I put a little prompt in here. Can I run ChatGPT ads for my client's business, company, house appliance repair, website? How does it work? How much does it cost? You can likely run these ads, assuming appliance repair fits the approved local services. So if you're a local service business, you can run self-service ads on OpenAI. Now you need to have a ChatGPT account, preferably upgrade it for business, and then go through the ads account setup, billing settings. How it works now, it's through their beta ads manager through ads at OpenAI. You create an advertiser account, verify the account, the billing settings, like I said. Now you can run conversion campaigns. So most likely you're going to send the clicks from the ads to a landing page or website. You can also set up conversion tracking for it. How much does it cost? Well, you can do cost per click campaigns similar to Google Ads, where it's like $1, $10, whatever the industry average is. And you can set max bids. Now, recommend starting around $3 to $5 per click for CPM, which is cost per 1,000 impressions. That's more branding, around $60 cost per 1,000 impressions. Current minimum daily spend is $25 per day per campaign, so $750 a month lowest. Billing is post-pay, so basically you build up charges and pay, every $500, maybe similar to Google, or maybe at the end of every month. We'll find out more through this link. So it gives me the objectives here. I created a little PDF presentation to get it approved with my client. Good local company, we've been working together for years. He spends a lot of money on Google Ads, but we want to test a new platform to get more ads. So likely, yes, we can run ads. Best campaign type, CPC, traffic for booking, calls, or conversions. Recommended monthly budget, we're going to start with 1,000. The goals for phone calls and form fills and appointments. Recommended positioning. So it's like, hey, here's what to use in your ad. Call now, schedule repair. So next steps, set up advertiser account, build the campaign, create the ads, create the creative, launch and measure. Context hints to test. These are more like consumer research-based terms, but I want to search for things like prompts for best appliance repair in the main line, etc. So that's why I asked ChatGPT, hey, can you give me some targeting and prompt details? Tracking setup, you can track click to call, form fills, bookings, and overall conversions. Objectives, landing page, creative angle, gives more context here on what to do. Sample ad copy angles. So these would be headlines and descriptions similar to Google. Fast appliance repair near you. Get help with refrigerators, washers, dryers. That's great. I mean, that's quick, easy, not a problem to do. So next steps, confirm eligibility, prepare the landing page, set up tracking, launch a test, compare against other channels like Google. Now, back to ChatGPT, I said, okay, please provide me with 10 cities to target in the main line, such as these. Also provide me 20, 30 phrases to use, such as these. So now I can just copy these and put them into the ads account. So let's go through the setup. Advertise with ChatGPT. All right, let's do it. Start now. If you already have an account, you'll need to sign in. And I might get held up a little bit just trying to figure this out. So I'll pause it just to make sure I'm not wasting your time watching the video. All right, so I need to confirm the account. All right, set up your account in a few steps. Tell us about your business, add your account details. Okay, let's go back here. So when I logged in here, session ended. Please start over. That's annoying. So I might you could consider creating a new account for the client or just using an existing account, but I'm not sure if they have agency level setup. So let me figure that out first. All right, so I run an agency called Momentum. We manage hundreds of ad accounts for clients. So I said, so for ChatGPT, is there an agency level account to manage multiple ad accounts, or should I set up one account with one ad account per client? It's suggesting create one advertiser account per business, have the client own the account and the information. Then we get invited as the admin. So that's what we have to do here. Let me set that up for the client and then continue. All right, we're back. So GPT recommended I create them their own OpenAI account. So we're going to connect it with the Gmail we have for them and then go through the account setup. So this is the process. We'll walk through this. Remember, we already have the strategy here in terms of targeting, budget, prompts, allocations, and what to do next. So let's verify and set up the account and walk through creating the campaign and ads. All right, we're back. So I'm using my client's account in Gmail. Set up your account, tell us about the business, add account details. So pretty easy walkthrough. House appliance. Fill this in here. Put in the website. Right here, industry, local services. So this is a local service business. They provide local appliance repair services. So that would be a local service. Choose your correct service here. They're limited in their categories. Gaming, financial, media, travel. You can see all of them here. You can ask GPT which one's most relevant to your business first. All right, United States, currency USD, New York time zone, Eastern time zone. Advertiser type business, if the advertiser is a restaurant, company, organization. Okay, yes. Is your business an agency? No. Now, if you click yes here, it doesn't allow for that yet. So click no. If it's just you, you're a business owner. If you're an agency, you've got to create individual accounts and profiles for each client. All right, next, we're going to confirm this. Let me pause here. All right, ad account created. Welcome to Ads Manager Beta. Explore Ads Manager, create campaign. So we're going to create campaign and then we'll explore. Create campaign. Let's do house appliance leads. So you can advertise for clicks or reach. You want clicks to drive traffic and conversions. Daily budget. I told them we're going to start with like $1,000 a month. So daily budget 35. Ad group. So this could be house appliance repairs, conversions. CPC, strong delivery, your bid is likely competitive. So $3.50 they're saying is enough. Context hints. So this is where we can use some of the information from GPT to give us context hints. So let's go back into GPT and use these hints here. And we'll do that. Configure ads. So the hints are like the phrases and scenarios that you want people searching for and prompting for on GPT for your ad to show up. Now you create the ad name, appliance repairs test. We can use the home page, appliance repair. Number one, house appliance repair. That's fine. Then you can use GPT for the description and ad copy too. It's going to pull in ad images, so it'll show an image here. So let's do this. Call for house appliance repairs, kitchen, bathroom, fridge, and more. Let's do fridge, actually, heaters, washer, dryer, and more. Copy may be truncated, so it should give you a little preview, so let's review it. All right, create campaign. Now you can create multiple ads, multiple ad sets, multiple campaigns. The campaign level should have your daily budget, and then you can have multiple ad sets, like if you want to do one for kitchen versus bathroom, so on and so forth. Now we got to set up billing and upload a account logo. All right, so let's go to setup. This is where you'll put in your billing and location details, and then you'll have to put in your EIN. So I'm going to pause this, get this information, and move to the next screen so you can't see this. All right, his card info, I had to update using ours. So now we're going to Upload a logo, so you can download a logo from your website or whatever file you have. Put that here, complete that. I don't know why description is needed. Ads not serving, so we got to verify the account. Upload business logo, I think we already did this. Time zone, okay. Logo, all right, we're good there. So now complete business verification. All right, so start verification. This is important. You need your EIN. Start running ads, quick and easy. Begin verifying. They just want to make sure you're legit, registered business. All right, so I'm gonna pause and fill this out. So EIN, business website, industry, physical address. All right, application in review, status updates will appear in the settings, so it might take a little bit. Go back to campaign. So this is where you can then create a new ad group, a new ad, or a whole new campaign. Remember, the campaign sets the budget level. If you create a new ad group or ad, that's within the same campaign using the same budget. So we could do this campaign, new ad group, fridge repair. So let's do fridge repair near me. Let me pause this. So then I can ask ChatGPT, hey, give me a bunch of prompts here. Oh my goodness. Copy the prompts, pop them over here. Let's see what $3. All right, still strong. So let's create that, fridge repair. Now you create a new ad in the same campaign, but a different ad group. Ad groups. Ads. Oops, let me pause and refresh. So then you can create multiple ads. It says not serving because the review is in progress from the verification. Drop down here, you can go create ad, select campaign, select ad group, ad name, title, description. Best fridge repair services. Oops. Fridge repair. All right. Star rated. Oh my goodness. Request a quote. Link, let's find services, refrigerator repair. Oh my goodness, our website's slow right now. Pause. You can upload an image. So let's go to, you could even just find an image online. So let's find a fridge repair right here. Go back over here, see if we can upload that. Where is that? 1 second. All right, choose that image. Cool, now we have the ad, best fridge repair service, blah, blah, blah. Create the ad here. It'll save it to that ad group and campaign. So you have multiple ads running. You can see which one's performing better, A/B test, etc. So you've got tools here. You need to set up conversion tracking. That's the last thing to make sure everything's working correctly. You can also add users to the account. So we're going to invite, you can just make up an account here, admin, invite them. So you can have different people, marketing managers, business owners, whatever. Your billing settings are here. You can see and track payments, $25 thresholds until your next payment. Tools, conversions. This is where you need to set up conversion tracking. So you're going to create a data source with a pixel, add it to your website, create a conversion event. So there'll be a second video for this, which is very important. Clients, website, pixel, GPT. Create this. Send to the developer. You could just put your developer on here. Install that code, set up the conversion event, the conversion tracking. Check your warnings here. No active campaigns. You want all this to be compliant. Go back to campaigns. Make sure to get approved with the verification, get this started, make sure everything's working, and then you're good to launch. Track this, check in on it daily in the beginning, test it weekly, bi-weekly. Ooh, partially serving. It's great news. I hope this was helpful. If you need help, if you want a marketing plan, something like this for GPT ads, if you want us to create your account manager for you, whether it's Google Ads, GPT, Bing, etc., let us know. My name's Mac with Momentum. I used to work for Google in the ads department, and now I help hundreds of small businesses grow online and get more customers. Thanks. Comment below if you have any questions. Like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell for post notifications, and we'll see you next time. Peace.